Attack! Attack!
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Yellow!
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
15.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll park it at the 3.
Pickup with 2. Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Jacobs will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On second down, it's Daniel. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He'll try to set up the screen here. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Come on. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
2 yards on the play.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, go!
They'll stay on the ground. Finding space inside the 40. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It is a big-time play for Houston. Pickup of 46 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it to keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive. And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, Texans. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
So after one, 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 15. Yellow. I've got blue.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow. I don't need to. Yellow. I'm going.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
57. Line. I'm going. Attack.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here's Jacobs. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go. Well, this loss here, Mike, just completely changes your approach this close to the end zone. And I'm sitting up here in the booth trying to come up with an explanation of how do you lose that many yards. And I bet down on the sideline, his coach, he's doing the same thing.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal.
15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, plunk them down at the 23-yard line. to throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is hard to the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Houston. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Go on, Eddie.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Mahomes. Forced out wide, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st down, Daniel. Quick throw out wide. It is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Ready, set. Come on, come on. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 90 Lions.
down.
Cut 19.
And the Texans
Throwing again.
first down.
Daniel. That one, take it in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Cameron Dicker.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Attack! Fire down these two. Right side.
Mahomes on first down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Play action here. Mahomes rolling right. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
43!
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Yellow!
At the
Eye on
7-yard line.
these two. Hey, Sunday. What's that?
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Texans 28, Bills 21. Cade York to kick off.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Easy. Line. 15. Right side.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
On the race. Bronco quick. Let's go now.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
down these two. Eye down these two. Right side.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 7.
Yellow. 180.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 7.
Yellow. 43. 43. Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready, break. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion is Ingram. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. A quick slant, looked in by Watson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 3rd down, it's Ewers. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Darius Slayton deep to return. Great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 33-yard line.
It's your money, yeah. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we gonna get down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Let's go, little lady. Right side.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is on first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Yellow, yellow. Hero 15. There's a line. Hey, Ripley, Ripley.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's 4th down.
Dave York on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. Yeah. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Go check, go check. Big Lion, go check, go check. Check smash, check smash. Hey.
On play action, Daniels. No chance at all. He'll go down. Nick Bosa. He gets in for the sack. Number 85 in his great career. Moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's caught by Watkins. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
Ready, set.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now, and he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
But it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On the set.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Throwing again. Daniel. That's hard by him. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bills have got it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
40. Hey, 57 colors. 57 colors.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bills first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Mahomes now on second down. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bills. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Now on second and long. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70, Cougar 19, cut 19, cut 19.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
70, Timberwolf.
Watkins motioning over.
Hey.
They'll stick to the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready.
They'll run here. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Okay, ready?
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
Trap 50, trap 50. Drag him 60.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down, looming. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. And the Texans draw even as they tie the game. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Going to return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The middle with Jacobs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 180.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Room to run past midfield. What a terrific run. They finally bring them down at the 15-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. A gain of 48.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's got his man, that's Slayton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Yep. Attack, attack. Mark 15, 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Buffalo. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead.
Cade York to kick off.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bearcats, 60. Ready.
The drive will start on the ground. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
That's hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Texans.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down one. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
Hey, check that.
And in motion is Ingram.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
On the ground, this is for the win. And he will get into the end zone. The call works, as they will indeed take the lead. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They had to work for this one.